Welcome back to Doom Eternal.
It's been so long.
Yeah, we beat the game.
Wow.
After Doom Eternal's release, we were promised 2 bits of post-story DLC, called Ancient Gods.
1 and 2.
Yep. We got Part 1 exactly 7 months after release. Part 2 came out almost exactly a year after the game's initial release. And right now, we're going to tackle Part 1. Came out to some fanfare. This is also when the big patch came out as well. One of the big patches.
The 666 update, or just a good one?
Just a good one. A lot of things that needed fixed, quality of life, so on and so forth. 666 came out with the second DLC. But as you'll notice, there's a little arrow next to all the difficulty settings.
And some red text down there that seems a bit disheartening.
But more demons because it's DLC.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, it's DLC. Of course you want more demons.
Exactly.
That's why you bought the DLC, for more demons to kill.
Of course you want the game harder, right? Right?
Yeah, I thought it was way too easy.
Previously in Doom Eternal.
I think it's previously on Doom Eternal.
In Doom Eternal, the forces of Hell had descended on Earth and the Doomslayer returned in defense of mankind. The Hell Priests were cast down and the Slayer carried his vengeance to the heavens themselves to end the demonic invasion. There he challenged the Maykrs, Angels of Deceit, and defeated the ancient Khan who had led them astray. The conquest of Earth had been halted, but now a new threat has risen.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, so you're just getting a brief description of what happened in Doom Eternal, just in case you hadn't played it in a while. After we destroyed the Khan Maykr, heaven opened up to the demon invasion. So now we need to find the Seraphim, a figure who actually gave us our powers.
Oh.
He's the only one that can show us how to stop the invasion of heaven, basically.
Is it just kill more demons?
Well, there's a bit more, but yeah, it's pretty much just kill demons.
But we'll be able to tell.
But I love this.
The ring's main deck.
We start out with humans, helping out Doomslayer.
Well, I mean, if the one guy who saved the world from demons needs help, well, I'll rise to the occasion. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Doom Guy, sir! Yeah, sir!
Oh, here he comes. Get out of his way.
Mr. Doom Guy, man, sir! Captain, sir, man, sir! At ease.
Yeah, so we need to fix heaven, essentially. Need to find the guy who can help us fix heaven and stop the demon invasion. That way, demons can no longer travel wherever they want. I think we can handle it with my little Nerf gun. Yay! Ancient Gods Part 1!
Part 1 Doom Eternal. So they take Doom Eternal and they part it. Just one copy, they part it. They part 1 Doom Eternal.
See, what I like about this DLC is, you know the old disgusting practices of taking a chunk of your game and putting a price tag on it?
On disc DLC.
This was built from the ground up.
Oh, really?
It was planned. As soon as the game released, they said, oh, by the way, we're going to have some DLC. Play the game, enjoy yourself. While you're enjoying yourself, we're going to make some new content for you. So they had the idea, but wanted to get Doom Eternal out since it had taken a while to come out. So they were like, okay, here you go.
Worth the wait, though.
Yeah. So you have everything that you had during your main campaign playthrough. Nothing has been taken away except for the Crucible because, well, you stuck it into the Icon of Sin's face.
We didn't take it back?
Well, it kind of broke.
We'll make a new one, then.
Well, I mean, that takes time.
Put Samuel Hayden to work and make him make a new one.
But yeah, any upgrades that you had, they're all here. All your weaponry, you have it all. All your upgrades, it's all here. They start you out with the top 3 runes, though, so now you get your faster glory kills, Mr. Fast Man. The one that you'll see me use just for a little bit, but won't keep, is the speed upon glory kill. I hate that rune. Because I'm bad at it.
Going faster when you...
Yeah, going
yes.
too fast.
Ooh, I love it. Yes, I love going too fast.
This is not for me.
Yes.
Not for me, dude. I can't do it.
Zoomy zoom fast, gotta go fast!
Hey, Doom Guy goes fast, need to go faster. But, yeah, so what you're gonna see a lot for this DLC, since we've done the Doom Eternal thing, the main campaign is done, and while there is new story being added, if we ever see any arena that's in here, we're gonna speed it up. because some of these skirmishes can take between 5 and 7 minutes of straight demon killing.
I love me a good bit of demon killing, but I got a feeling that most of what this DLC is demon killing.
Yeah. Yeah, they do add a few new enemies, which is cool. So you're not just, like, fighting the exact same things the entire time. They do change it up a bit, which greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. They also had a couple new mechanics.
Really?
Yeah, so kudos on not just giving us, you know, more of the same thing. You actually added to it.
But it is more of the same thing, and they gave us, you know, even more of the same thing, but more on it.
It's like 75% more of the same thing, and yeah, here's where I just go, okay, we can't do this anymore. Let me change it to something else. What do I want? I still want the faster glory kills just to give you satisfaction.
It's not about giving me satisfaction, it's about giving you satisfaction.
Well, if that's the case, speedrun strats would say, during the entirety of playing through the Ancient Gods, I would save a whole 5 minutes for speeding up glory kills, so hell yeah.
Like, it feels like that they're, like, different animations, too. It's not just the animation sped up. It feels like it's, you know... I swear the animations they give you are different.
No, I think they're still exactly the same, but it's, you know, faster.
There might be subtle differences, I don't know. This game continues to... This game just keeps surprising, so who knows?
Yeah! Love this game. Still love this game. Now, I will say, I did not play the Ancient Gods when it first came out. Neither of the parts when it first came out. You are seeing the second time I have ever played this DLC. So, please have mercy when commenting on my gameplay.
I think the demons need to give you mercy.
Well, they show no mercy, unfortunately.
How are the collectibles in this DLC?
So, there are text, there are codex entries that you can collect, and, well, I don't want to spoil it until we get to it, but there is a reason they want you to do the side hard fights, you know, the pink aura secret fights. There we go.
Yeah.
But there's also still Slayer gates.
Ooh.
But we got everything. We got all the Empyrean keys.
Do we got a remaker?
You get a new type of collectible for beating the Slayer gates. Now, that also means, oh hey, you got 10 minutes worth of demon slaying, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the Slayer gate. But,
I got 20 minutes of demon slaying in me.
Well, good. Then you'll be perfect. You're the guy for the job.
Yeah!
Sign up today! Now, the reward for beating a Slayer gate is actually totally worth it in here, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's one of those things where it's like, how could they already improve on what they gave you, and they totally do. How on earth do they even do that? Ow.
You got a little problems there.
Yeah, so them throwing Mancubi, Cacodemons, they're throwing everything starting out. This is still early on in the DLC, and they're throwing all the hardest demons.
You thought this was going to be easy?
No, not at all. In fact, seasoned Doom Eternal players have said that this DLC kicks their ass. So it's good to know I'm not alone.
I wouldn't want a boring, piss poor, you know, baby difficulty DLC for how much was this?
If you let me think. Let's see. If you got the special edition of Doom Eternal, which was like $20 extra, you got it for free. But grand total, I believe all the DLC comes out to $20, so 10 per part.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Pretty good.
And every level, I believe I already told you this off camera, but first time playing it and when recording for the Let's Play, both attempts took an hour and a half, so you're getting chunky levels.
Woohoo.
Good bang for your buck. I always appreciate getting a good deal.
Deal Eternal.
$29.99.
Rip and tear coupons.
Ah. Alright, we're gonna get into just a little bit of the backstory. I still have to read a lot of the codex entries, just because I know we're going to find the Seraphim, but I don't know all the backstory about the Seraphim. It's basically just, hey, we got a stronger dude to help you stop the demons. Cool.
Well, now I feel like he should team up with Bayonetta or something.
That'd be kind of cool. 2 Angel Slayers at the same time. Oop. Well, that kind of popped in. One thing I did notice is, and this is not a gripe mainly, it's just something I noticed. While playing the DLC, you might see a couple visual inconsistencies. I don't want to call them glitches because they're not ruining the game at all.
You're dedicating more time to the matter than is actually necessary.
Right. Stuff happens, okay?
It is a video game.
It is a video game that has quirks, visual quirks.
Every video game has visual quirks.
Yep. You just notice it a lot more in this DLC.
Because you keep talking about it. Stop talking about it, and people won't notice.
I'm bringing attention to this thing,
Don't bring
so you pay attention to it.
No, look over here. Look over here. No.
Jingle keys, jingle keys.
I only brought 1 key.
Now you're also going to see a lot more empowered demons, so be ready for that. They suck. Though, yeah, you already see the difficulty. And what difficulty are you playing on for your playthrough?
The easiest.
Easiest?
I'm a cash boy.
I think you'll be okay then. Because
I'm a mere cash because I wear cashmere, you know.
Oh, that's some cashmere you're wearing there. That's mere cash. I do love this though. They just give you free pot shots for this one.
You're trying to no scope. Your Call of Duty is showing. Ooh, hey.
Hey.
That looks like a good.
Yeah, I like goods. Because there are not too many collectibles in these DLCs, like there's no toys to collect, there's no music tracks.
No toys, no music.
No, he left all that at home. This gives more opportunities to find...
When is Series 2 gonna come out?
When Bethesda decides to sell more. I would love to buy a Cacodemon, please, but that was the first one that sold out. Damn it.
They actually have the toys for sale?
Yeah.
Oh.
We actually made a joke about this in one of the earlier Doom episodes, and every single demon got a replica of their toy. Even Doom Guy.
Where's Commander Keen?
Guess which one sold out first, by the way?
Commander Keen?
I mean, he was sold out so fast they only made one. They didn't think he'd sell in the first place.
He only made one, and it was a prototype, and then they threw it in the trash.
Oh, there it goes. No, the highest selling ones were the Icon of Sin, which was like $70.
Jeez.
Because it was bigger than all the other toys.
Come on.
Doom Guy was sold out, the Tyrant was sold out, and the Cacodemon was sold out. So if you wanted a Whiplash toy, yeah!
But if you wanted any of those other ones, well then you're... doomed!
Oh, God!
I said it! I dropped the title!
Please. New enemy type, turrets.
Oh. They're actually giving new enemy types. Alright, that's... okay. It's not just the same enemies over... at least they got some new ones.
Yep, they're adding brand new enemies.
I mean, they appear in Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime Hunters, but, you know, whatever.
But never in Doom Eternal.
But never in Doom Eternal, you're right! You're right! So this is a landmark moment for the series. They have turrets now!
Oh my god,
wow!
We brought Doom back from the 90s! Wow! So, the thing I don't like about the turrets, and by the way, this is our first giant action segment, so we're gonna speed that sucker up by 10
I thought Doom Guy was really that fast.
No, this is what happens when you put on all the glory kill quickness.
Oh no, wait, it's like Shadow the Hedgehog when he gets the big powers, and he's like, he just, he just bursts through the whole stage.
One thing you need to know about turrets, it is actually very hard to hit them. You need to hit them with pinpoint accuracy twice, with either a precision bolt, I believe rockets also work. But the thing is, the longer your reticle is trained on them, the quicker they dive down and protect themselves.
Oh, buttholes.
Yeah, so as soon as you see a turret, aim for those first. They're the annoying ones that chip away your health. So just keep that in mind.
It's like you're trying to play a Doom Eternal, there's a guy flicking your ear.
Ow, stop! Stop! Yeah, so that's the main advice I can give for the turrets. The game does an extremely good job of teaching you how to deal with them at first, using Precision Bolt, but I noticed, like, I tried using the Super Shotgun and it didn't work. So definitely go for 2 shots, 1 kill. And there's our red key.
Hey.
By the way, that one took about 7 minutes.
That would have been a lot of dead space where it's like, yep, killing demons. Look at you kill those demons.
And
you know, you're killing those demons, all right, buddy. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, so that's the main reason we're skipping through all that, because you've already watched over 20 episodes of the exact same thing over and over again.
And if you're watching this, you probably should get Doom Eternal for yourself on whatever console you see fit.
Yeah.
And you can get the DLC for yourself and do it yourself if you really want to see every bit of the unedited footage.
Yeah, it's great. Bethesda has sales all the time. Ancient Gods, I think, went down to $5 a piece one time, so yeah, grab yourself some DLC. Oh, and you know what I realized? You keep your extra lives from your main campaign coming into Ancient Gods. The only reason I don't have any is because of that.
You don't have
because of that Easter egg I showed off where he burns alive, so I had to get rid of all of my lives.
It's a fresh start.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fresh start.
So
I'm vulnerable now.
Answer me this.
Yeah.
Let's say that I, for some reason, lose all my data on the PS4 version of Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Or better yet, I get an Xbox Series S and I put Doom Eternal on there.
Yes.
So, what if I'm like, I don't want to play the main campaign, I want to jump right into the DLC. Will that give me everything I need for the main campaign?
No. You will start out brand new.
I will start out with the fucking shotgun?
Actually, I'm gonna have to look on that.
Where would I get all my weapons then?
See, I think they start you out with all the weapons, but no upgrades. So I think that's the part you'll have to work with. Doing the main campaign is actually decking you out to make you more powerful for the DLC. I'm actually going to have to check that. I never even considered that.
See, I say that because Witcher 3 kind of does something. You know, they got like the 2 huge, big ball expansions or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have it so that, all right, just start a new game. Do you want to start a new game like fresh from the very start, or
okay.
do you want to start at a level high enough that you can take on, blood and stone or blood and wine or whatever, heart of stone, blood and wine, whatever.
Right. So, well, let's find out now. Hey, post-text, what is the answer to that? Do you start out with all the weapons fully upgraded, or do you start out with just all the weapons? How does Doom Guy start out?
Well, I hope that was just a splash of text and not a cutaway.
Definitely. Now, I think there's also a warning if you try to start the DLC without beating the main campaign, so that might be your indication, oh hey, you're actually going to have a hard time if you try playing this now as opposed to after the campaign.
Well, it could be a whole thing about, it's like, well, are you sure you don't want to do the campaign first because you're not going to understand anything, so if you play it and understand it, don't blame us.
So, something interesting.
Because, you got all these these enemy types that you don't know who they are. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? You should have played the main campaign, dumbass!
On that note, you actually can't play Horde mode until you've at least tried the DLC. I didn't know that. It actually said, hey, you should probably play the DLC first before you try Horde mode, dude.
Because one of the things that I always, Google on things, it's like, if there's certain things, like, what order should I play this? Or what order of ending should it be? So, when a game tells you that, it's always nice.
Yeah.
So you should do this first. You should wait and, just go back and play the game before you come back, okay? Okay.
So there is a secret after getting the red key. There is a place you can open here. It literally gives you ammo, and that's all.
Huh.
It is considered a secret, one of the old-fashioned Doom secrets where it didn't have a collectible, it just had ammunition. Which is another reason I kind of like this. There are weapon caches everywhere, and the game says, whoa, you found a secret, dude! Makes you feel good. But yeah, there really is no reason to come back here. If you chainsaw one guy, you get half of the grand total ammo you can have back. So that's just an extra fill-up if you decide to explore. And now we can move on.
Yay! It's good there's still exploration parts, and the game's giving you a little bit of a bone.
I'm also gonna... Ooh, saw that.
I saw that!
I'm also gonna give id some props. This is the first time we've seen...
I'm running out of props to give!
Oh, I know. This is one of the first levels to introduce rain.
Ooh, alright.
And
what is it with DLC and introducing rain?
I don't know. Maybe everybody's sad after the main campaign is done. It's like, man, we had a good thing going there, but it's finished.
Maybe someone does a cool rain effect that doesn't have any use in the main campaign, so they do it for the DLC.
And they found it.
But check it out, I did some cool rain stuff. I like the way that it kind of glistens on the light of the street lights. That's pretty cool.
Seriously, this is a beautiful stage, even though it's dreary. This is really neat.
It looks like Metal Gear Solid 2. We're on the tanker.
Oh my god, you're right. Where do we fight Fat Man?
Where do we fight Rex? we gotta get Doom Guy into Metal Gear Rex right now! Wait, it's Metal Gear Ray. Wait, it's Arsenal Gear, sorry.
Yeah, it's Arsenal Gear. There we go.
Doom Guy, turn the game console off now.
I need scissors. 61?
61.
61.
The Doom Guy just jabs scissors into the...
Through the Codex call. Oh god. Kodak, excuse me. Not Codex.
Check it out, new weapon, hell yeah!
Alright, so here's our first secret encounter. Look what you get! Instead of upgrades, you get a costume!
Because that's easier to give, that doesn't ruin the main game.
Correct.
And all that, and, yeah.
Doesn't ruin the economy of the game. So instead, they just give you a cool costume.
Well, I guess that's the way to do it.
Beat both encounters in a stage, and you get a brand new costume to use in multiplayer. And in the campaign as well. So that's cool.
It's about as good as a reward you can expect from DLC.
Exactly.
Play the game and get stuff. I mean, it's okay. Okay.
Wait, you can do that?
I know.
In these days?
I know.
In this economy?
id is certainly an innovator.
What? id, please. Okay, I love this. Check it.
Checking.
You need to stop the fans before you run over here, otherwise you go blasting off. There will be at least one example of that. I just wanted to show off how to get past the puzzle.
Rip and tear until it is...
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, another thing I can mention about turrets. Do you remember the Maykr drones? How you could headshot them and... Oh, shit. But you could turn them into party poppers for ammo.
Yeah.
The turrets do the same thing. Once you shoot them, you get ammo back.
Oh, come on my armor! Ow.
And now your heart is down your throat.
Cool.
Ow.
It's just so much better with the faster glory kills, right? Isn't it?
It's going a lot faster.
Doesn't it just feel better?
I mean, kinda. I like looking at the glory kills and not speeding them up, so bleh.
But you still get to look at them.
That's true.
You don't get to waste as much time. It's like even faster, so it's even like more brutal.
You blink and you miss it.
Like the way you tear out the Cacodemons eyeball, like in the regular speed, it's just here it's just you tear that motherfucker out.
It's gone.
It is gone.
Okay, this is cool. So we need to get to another part of the complex.
Ooh,
there's our ride.
Ooh, all right.
This is how you traverse the entirety of the stage, is with transitions like this. And this is also genius for load times, because if we make it perfectly, as soon as you...
You're playing on Series X, there shouldn't be any loading times.
But all of that is going to be soft deloaded to load in the next half of the level.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's giving me Bioshock Infinite vibes.
Helps out with the resources. Oh, this is also awesome. Hook, and you have to shoot that first,
Oh.
otherwise you're blasting off. There we go. Okay. The reliance on the electric floors. What do you think of that kind of difficulty, where they just add an environmental hazard?
How bad are they?
Well, you still have floor to walk on, but for example, after we got the red key, the second skirmish that we had, the floor became lava, basically.
Okay, so this electric floor.
Yeah.
How bad does it hurt? Like, is it just... or is it... Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think it's like 7 to 10 points per second that you're standing on it.
That's
It's
painful.
It does some hurt. It doesn't, immediately kill you, but it does do some hurt. Ooh, old-fashioned secret.
It depends on how over-reliant they are on the floors, I suppose.
It's every now and again. Like, after getting the red key card, they introduced a second skirmish immediately and made it harder. I think that was just an introduction to the difficulty spike.
Right.
But for here, it's just like, hey, can you beat a couple demons with an electric floor? So, this is okay.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Does the floor hurt the demons?
No.
Of course it fucking doesn't. Why would it?
Get out of here, please. That's an arc vial. That's an arc vial. That's an arc vial. Please, no, get out of here. I'm gonna interrupt this because it sucks. I hate you. Please leave. Ow.
Get out of here.
Please leave. Ow.
I don't like you.
Please leave. Oh, there we go.
You make me sad.
Jesus. Okay, that one looked cooler faster. I'll give you that.
I know, right?
Alright, you ready? There is no way to reach that other side.
Unless you shoot that switch up there.
But...
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let's go for a ride! And... Got it! Whoa! Awesome. What happened? Yeah, I love that. That's a good way to traverse your level. Kudos on the person who had to program that and actually make sure it worked. Because that cannot be easy.
Yeah, it sounds like we're dealing with a Sonic level here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. That, thankfully... now, you do have control as you are flying across chasms. So I have missed it before because I touched the control stick. That was pretty funny. I should mention that you know that first transition we did, jumping on the crate?
Yeah.
That actually sticks you there. You can't move off of that. Because I think of the way it traverses, it would actually break more if you were able to move.
So it starts moving and it starts to deload, so what if I jump back in there?
Yeah, that would be bad.
The game might go...
Yeah, so they stick your landing there, but the next one, surprisingly, you can move during, so it must be a lot more stable than the first one.
Maybe it had less to load and deload.
That's a possibility. Because you gotta think, with a game like this, and most modern games, a lot of the stuff is loaded all at the same time. There are very few games that actually load in chunks these days.
I'm kind of reminded of Ninja Gaiden 2.
That had screen transitions, I think?
See, the game remembers, or the game knows where you're going most of the time, so going from room to room, that's easy. Mm-hmm. You know, that it's like, you go in one room, it kind of preloads the next room.
Right.
So when you go in there. Try to go back, that's when things start to get a little, it doesn't remember where you've been.
It wants you to keep moving forward, and
there's just you know, little tricks and secrets and little maneuvers and techniques that developers use of many different ages, many different generations, many different skill levels to make things run as they should.
Well, I think the most, like, optimal strategy that I've seen, and this is actually from Nintendo, was the Mario Odyssey method, where characters dissolve, basically, when they're off-screen.
It's just a matter of, you know, unloading and reloading stuff.
Right, but it's so clean. Like, they're being dusted away, and they're just like, oh, okay, cool. And everything works properly, so to each their own. This arena fucking rocks. This is a fun fight. Ooh. You have so much opportunity to go airborne. You have multiple tiers that you can run up. This is a fun fight. It's also fucking hard.
So, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I haven't finished Doom 2016 yet, on my own time, or Doom Eternal for that matter, but Doom 2016, I just get so exhausted when I think about it, just, okay, more demons, but Doom Eternal has been mostly just been fighting demons, yet I'm never bored. It's always like, yeah, let's fight more demons in Doom Eternal, but it's a little exhausting in Doom 2016.
I want to think it's the arenas.
Really?
At least that's a part of it.
Was there a dash move in Doom 2016?
No.
That might be it then. I think the dash move is really what's doing it for me. Dash moves always do it for me.
Surprisingly, 2016 is slower than Eternal just because of the dash mechanic. Like, both games are extremely fast compared to other shooters.
Sure.
But Eternal is faster.
I like the dash. It really, I think that's what really did it for me.
You also have so many different ways to kill a guy.
Oh, sure.
Like, adding...
Glory kills are better, too.
Adding Flame Belch, the 2 different types of grenades.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, there's so many ways to kill a dude.
So maybe it's not so difficult to figure out why I like Doom Eternal better then.
Alright, we are actually coming up to... the halfway marker, I guess I could say, of the level. So far, not too bad. The skirmishes, pretty good. You know, they throw a Marauder every now and again. And if you want...
just a Marauder, yeah, NBD.
Yeah, well, at this point, yeah, NBD. What I love is they give you a story reason as to why there are extra demons in the campaign. because they have a free ticket to wherever they want because they took over heaven. So it makes logical sense in the story.
Well,
their
tickets are only one way now, and it goes straight back to Wait, well,
straight to me.
Where do they go now after we kill them?
Oh God, I think they go into the loading zone.
No!
Okay, I love this. This is the key to unlock the Seraphim. Ooh.
Save this world.
So we get this, we resurrect him, and then we fix the problem. Ow! I'm just gonna take this. That was okay, right?
Warning.
Everything's red, and everything is yelling at me.
The Slayer has the key. Blow the place up!
They had a specific
Yes!
protocol.
Dude, I got the key! Kaboom!
You think that happens in anywhere he goes?
Like he goes to a Walmart and picks up just a stack of Oreos. He's
The
like,
Slayer has the Oreos! Self-destruct in 5, 4,
God
3,
damn it,
2,
I had
combine!
and the best part is, he didn't get away from that explosion, he just withstood it.
Well, that's, we better take some Advil for that one.
To the humans.
Maybe a Band-Aid. And I'm gonna leave you there.
Oh, wow.
Next time on Doom Eternal, we're going to go through the destroyed facility and find where the Seraphim is hiding in this place.
I like there and back again type levels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this will be alright.
This is gonna be cool.
Cool.
I hope you enjoy the second half, because that's where we get to the awesome stuff.
I hope so too. If not, I'll be very disappointed.
Let's see, I'm a bit out of practice, but I think we used a headbang at the end of these.
I think we did.
Okay,
I mean,
well-
do we have like new soundtracks for the DLC and stuff like that? I mean,
Maybe a new splash screen.
alright, we can do that. Well, I guess I'll just
Yep, loosen up.
Alright.
Ready? And...
Good.